Hey guys, welcome to the show.
Welcome back, welcome back.
Ooh, that was good. I mean, it was okay.
I mean, it's not the best I've done, but...
So before we started the show, had a moment in the dressing room where, you were telling me something about your life, your personal life, like you were talking about, something going on, and I was like, save it for the podcast. Mm-hmm. Then, because I just didn't really care. And then I realized that's the perfect excuse that I should just keep saying, like, save it for the podcast.
Yeah, and then I realized, do you know how many times you've said that to me?
And then I never bring it up.
And then you never bring it up. You're like, oh yeah, save it for the podcast. I'm like, oh, okay, great. And then like never comes up. And then obviously it's like not a good story. So.
No, your stories are good. But I did have something myself that I was like, when you asked me about, and I was like, oh, I'll save it for the podcast.
Mm-hmm. What is it? Because I tried.
Okay.
I did guessing games.
Okay.
I asked if you had a disease, if
Guys,
anyone you knew had a
close.
disease. Are you not bi anymore? I went through all these questions and you said, no.
What would I be? What's the next thing? Trans. I'm coming out.
Try.
Try? Oh, I am trisexual. Mm-hmm. Honestly.
But you don't try hard enough.
Hey! No, I'm a trier. I mean, there's a few things I won't do.
Like what?
Okay, like...
Wait a second. No. What is your secret? First, because now you're going to try to divert, and then we're never going to know it.
Okay. So, I'm having a situation right now with my dick. I brought it up last week, I think, or whenever it was.
Oh, when you tried to shave it?
So,
Can you cut it?
It's very complicated. It's complex, my dick. First of all, it is the smallest it's ever been, to a point where I'm almost like... should I see a doctor? Like, why is it so small? And I think it's because I have so much stress about the situation. And now here's the situation. I will draw a picture.
Oh, Lord.
So here's my dick. I'm going to draw it bigger so you can see the situation. Should I draw it flaccid?
That's up to you.
Okay. Well, it's very flaccid right now.
Remind me never to play Pictionary with you. That
so-
is the scariest looking penis I have ever
So this is let me make it a little bolder so the audience can see it. By the way, guys, if you want to see the picture I'm drawing of my dick, go to fullscreen.com or download the Fullscreen app. You can get a free 30-day trial. Okay.
That's a big head. That looks like a mushroom.
Okay, this is not what my dick looks like. But like just so you get the picture.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so this is the underside of my dick. You know what I mean? So that's Thank you for that noise.
Yeah.
It's more of like a...
Ooh, like this part of it?
You're too good at that.
I mean, I'm a dick artist extraordinaire.
You kill it at Pictionary.
Yeah.
What if you went to a carnival and instead of like a caricature artist, they did like your dick?
I'd sign up. I said, excuse me, sir, who's the biggest dick you drew today? And do you have their contact information?
Okay, listen. So
okay,
here's the situation. So I shaved my dick, as I told you. Now,
not the bush around it, the actual shaft of the penis.
Now, sometimes I have like a little like couple baby hairs on the shaft.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll draw it.
Normal.
Just a couple tiny little.
Yeah.
Little
Are they
hairs.
curly or are they straight?
Very straight.
Really?
Yeah, Indian hair, really. So,
how?
so exactly what people say when they see my dick. How? Why? Really?
I'll go, why?
Okay, so I had to use a couple hairs. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna shave it. Like I do it once every few months. So I did.
So you've done this before?
Yeah, but I think I just used the wrong shaving cream or something. I don't know. It kind of burned a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, so then later that night, I'm gonna be honest. Daddy got a hand job. You know what I mean? Like Daddy got a hand job.
By yourself? From yourself?
My pizza delivery guy, he came over, and I was like, I don't have any. Well,
all right.
Okay, so yeah, Daddy got a hand job, and here's the thing. After the hand job, I was like, oh, I'm a little sore, like kind of raw. Like I don't know if like when you're slapping your pussy a lot, it gets like hot or like raw. Kind of like, oh no, this is the perfect way to explain it because your pussy never gets slapped.
No.
You know when your thighs rub together?
Yeah, that I do know. Actually,
you know that.
I got a good chafe.
Good chub rub. That feeling afterward where you touch it, it's like, ooh, it's hot.
Sensitive.
Okay, so that's how my dick was.
Yeah.
So then, like a couple hours later, another hand job happened. I don't know why. It just
Who
did.
is this person giving you hand jobs? And why are you back in 7th grade?
Listen, here's the thing. When you're first dating somebody, like in the beginning, it's hand jobs for a second.
I would dump them if that was the beginning.
So, well, I don't
Keep
want to. Okay, anyways. So
it's raw.
So it was raw. Then it got really raw. So then the next day, actual sex occurred. And I noticed afterward there was a little cut. And I was like, oh. Like, I think it was so raw, and then I just moved it too much, and I was a little cut. So I'm like, I'm going to take a break from all of this.
Did you open up the cut that you had originally had? Is it the same cut or it's a different cut?
Same cut.
Okay.
But now it's just a little bit bigger.
Got it. Yeah, because the skin moves and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah. Okay. So that happened, right? So I'm like, okay, whatever. So like 3 days goes by, I don't look at my dick because like who wants to?
Right.
And then I'm in the shower and I like am cleaning it and then I'm like, what? And it's like there's like a little blister over the cut. But like I guess that's normal, like a little scab.
Okay.
I'm like, okay, that's fine. So then a couple days after that, I gave myself a hand job and then the scab came off and then it was just like a little open wound. And I'm like, well, I guess that's normal. But then jokingly with a friend, we were talking about herpes, jokingly. And then they were just like, oh, whatever. And I'm like, I don't think I've actually ever seen herpes. So I Google it. It looks just like my scab to a point where I start falling down a hole. And my friend's like, you don't have fucking herpes. I'm like, what do I do?
What
so then
did you do?
Here's the thing, too. I'm also not very sexually active. And when I am, it's with a fucking nerd who's like, I haven't had sex in 2 years.
Nerds have herpes, too.
So I know it's not herpes, right? But then I just start Googling,
Yeah.
pictures, lips, assholes, just herpes everywhere. Crazy. But then I'm looking at so then I'm convinced I have it. So then I'm talking to Drew. I get really drunk because I'm really scared.
You show him.
I get really drunk. I have pizza, which I don't do.
What?
I was fucked up.
Oh, that's delicious.
Herpes, literally the thought of having it was like, well, that's my life.
That's
Give
it.
me pizza.
Cold sores for life.
And here's the thing. I have herpes type 1.
Okay.
Everybody
What's
does.
the difference between 1 and 2 again?
So 1 is like if you've ever had a cold sore when you were a kid or something. So like I've had it since I was like 10.
Okay, you got that from your mother.
But I haven't had an actual cold sore since I was like I don't know 10. Anyways, so I know I have that. But like herpes type 2 it never leaves. It's always in your body and you have to tell people you have it when you're with them, whatever. It's like not a huge deal, but it kind of is.
It's a huge deal.
Whatever. By the way, if you guys have it at home, there's medication, whatever.
Get tested.
But like for me, I'm like, fuck, I've literally had sex with a handful of people my whole life and now I got herpes. Like I've had friends who have had sex with 5,000 people and they don't have herpes.
Right.
So I'm just spinning, right? I'm just like, oh my God, my life is over. So then like the next day I get up at 7 a.m. I go to the STD clinic. I'm terrified. I walk in, hoodie, sunglasses.
Oh yeah.
Just
she don't go here. Yeah.
yeah, total like she don't go here.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, hi, I'm just getting this test thing. And they're like, what test? And I was like, just lobby full of people who look. Yeah, lobby full of people who look just like me. They're all terrified prostitutes. All prostitutes. A lot of Uber drivers.
Good for them.
And I'm just like, the STI. I said STI because I feel like that's like.
That's like the new, that's because it's an infection. It's not a disease.
Well, yeah, but
disease you can't cure.
STI is also kind of like, it's, it sounds less shady
right.
than like, I'm here to get my herpes.
And I think that's the legit technical way to say it now.
Sure.
So I think you're good.
Okay. So, well, let me draw it. Sorry, I started drawing and then I stopped. Okay.
So it's grown into Africa.
So here's
That's a Great Lake. That's Lake Erie, Lake Chicago.
Okay, first of all, I've learned it's called an ulcer and a lesion, which is what. Hi, children. That's what it's called.
So it's not healing because it's by that sensitive
Well, here's the thing.
skin?
Now it is healing. So I've been covering it in like so many different things.
Yeah.
So I got the test. I'm waiting for the results. I really wanted to get them before the show because I was like, that'd be so fun to read them on. But then I was like, well, what if I have it?
Like live on air, it turns out. Save it for the podcast.
That would be just very, very
Save
dark.
it for the podcast.
So yeah, here's the thing. It's healing though. So I talked to my friend who's like really versed in STDs. He like went to school, like learned about it, whatever.
Oh, I thought he just had a million.
He has all of them.
Knew them all.
And he was like, first of all, you don't have it because you don't have any of the other symptoms. And if it's your first time getting herpes, this is kind of like a PSA. Yeah. If it's your first time getting herpes, you get like burns when you pee, a fever. You get like it's like a whole thing. And I'm like, I don't have any of that.
Okay.
And he's like, you don't have it, and also like it wouldn't be healing. It would be getting really
Worse.
bad.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
like crazy bad. And I'm like, okay, so it's not. And at one point, he's like, take a picture and show me. And I'm like, I'll just show it to you now. But then when I went to grab my dick, it was so fucking small. So then I was like, hold on. So I like turned around and I started doing this like.
What does that do?
So okay, I'm gonna show you. So basically, like, once again, kids, if you do this like blip, 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 and you gotta fluff it, like in porn sets, there's fluffers.
I guess.
Your next job.
Well, if y'all want to see that fluffing action, make sure you check out fullscreen.com.
If you want to see what I just did to my dick, go to fullscreen.com or get the Fullscreen app.
Only took 2 fingers, huh?
What are you talking about?
You fluffed it with 2 fingers. I feel like with my big penis would need both hands to fluff it.
Ew. No, so I couldn't even fluff it because I was so scared. I'm so scared. I haven't jerked off in like a week. I'm terrified. But I should get my results in like the next day, and the next show, I guess I'll read them. I don't know. But I know it's not possible.
Yes.
I know I don't.
Well,
have
it's
it.
possible to get AIDS.
Thanks.
You have an open sore on your dick.
Well,
and you
it's
stick
not
it
like
in
I'm
somebody
running
who's
around
infected.
town going, "Hey guys, lick my wound." Ooh.
I don't know what you do on the weekends because you never call me.
Good Tinder bio though.
Yeah.
Lick my wound.
Lickmywound.com.
So guys, I'm just letting you know. I'm just being honest. You know, I'm terrified. I actually cried. I had a full-on mental breakdown. Like it was a bad week. So I should find out hopefully today or tomorrow.
Well, I'm glad you at least went to the doctor and looked at it.
Of
There's so
course.
many people that don't even take that step, you know, and
Well,
they're
that's
like,
the thing.
I'm afraid I'm going to have this, or they're going to tell me my life's over, or this, that, so I'm just not going to go and ignore it, and then it's even worse.
So
you know?
here's what I think it is, because I did a lot of Googling and I talked to my friends who have had similar things. So what I think happened was all the rubbing caused like a friction burn, which is what you get on your thighs, and I already had a little cut there, and that's what it is. And I put aloe vera on it, and it like almost healed it completely.
Nice.
So I know that's what it is, but my brain is still saying like, you are dying.
Yeah.
You
Oh, no,
have
you're
all
dead.
the diseases, and you know, go to hell.
We're about to
Like,
call
that's-
Jesse and friends. Don't
that's
worry
what-
about it. I've already talked to people. Here, we're good.
Oh my god. So yeah, guys, that's what's happening with me. So next show you'll find out. Come back if I have herpes.
Yeah, bring the test results with you next show.
I will.
Because I want to see what they look like, too.
You've never gotten tested?
I mean, not since college.
Wait,
It's
why?
been a minute.
Why?
I
What if
just
you
haven't.
gave it to me?
I gave you all the herpes. I have all the disease, and I gave them all to Shane Dawson.
That would be great.
Yeah.
You could write a book. So that
could.
was my week. I had so many things to talk about, but I didn't talk about any of them. That I'm okay with that.
But that was a pretty good dick story.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Wait, you said before I started with my dick story, before we started the show, you said that you tried a new salvia. Can you explain this to me?
Not
Sativa?
salvia. Salvia is a different drug. Sativa.
What is that?
Sativa is a type of strain of my medication because I have a condition.
Right.
And it's more an energized, I guess, type of medical marijuana.
What does that even mean, energized?
Meaning there's there's a sativa, there's a hybrid, and there's an indica. And sativa is more like, I'm going to go paint the house or do activities. It like doesn't knock you out. And then hybrid is like a little combination of both. So it's like the upper one and the downer one kind of mixed in the strain.
How often are you doing this?
I have a condition.
What's your condition?
It's a 24-hour, 7 days a week
Right.
condition.
Right.
Severe anxiety and sleep insomnia.
Wait, so do you? Okay, hold on. So when you actually,
When I went to the doctor to get my card for my license, I go, "Oh, did I pass the test, doc?" And she goes, "Everybody passes the test."
wait, what's the test? They see how anxious you are.
No, they do like when you go to the weed doctor, you have to get in California
know.
because it is legal-ish. It's still not legal federally, but you have to go to like a doctor and they check you out. They take your blood pressure. They do like on the knee stuff, and then ask you about what's ailing you, and then they sign a paper and you pay $50 and you get your license.
Do you think that you're like when you find out if you pass that test or not? I wonder if it's the same anxiety I got when I found out if I have herpes or not. Because what would life without weed be for you?
Just a little harder to get.
You still find a way.
Girl, you know I still find that way. You know I call it that
Wait,
ice cream truck.
Speaking of weed, okay, so I made a dessert the other day. This is before I found out I might have herpes when I was, having fun with my life. I made this. It was for a video, not just for me, but it was for me. I made a Twinkie cake. Let me explain to the audience.
It looked so good.
I layered 5 or 6 Twinkies, and then I iced it, and then I put icing in the crevices. Then I layered more icing, layer, icing, and then I iced, covered it in sprinkles,
Ice,
sliced into it. This was the sound it made. Ready? Like it was like icing, Twinkie. But then inside that motherfucking Twinkie, guess what there is?
Icing.
So it's just
Hey!
icing, Twinkie, icing, Twinkie. Like it was
icing.
insane. And I took one little bite
You
of
threw
that.
sprinkles on there,
Oh,
too.
I threw some fucking sprinkles on there because I'm legit as fuck.
Yes.
And I
Yes,
and I
you
fucking
are.
took a little bite of that motherfucker, and I was just like, like I felt it in my veins. Maybe that was the herpes. Maybe that's what I was feeling. But either way, it was amazing.
It looked so
And I sent a picture to
good.
Lisa, and she was with you.
She was.
And you were like, "Where is he? Give me that."
I
cake."
said, come meet us wherever you are right now.
and I was like, "She must be high for her to think this looks good."
I was medicated. Let's get that straight. Okay? Hey, listen, I come from a tumultuous past.
Oh no, me too.
Sometimes I just
Well,
gotta.
that's so interesting because like besides my wee brownie story, I've never really done any other drugs. I wonder if drugs would fix me. Like, what does Coke do?
Oh, Coke's great. Don't do it. It's been a long time since my blow days.
Right.
And that happened in college. Well,
Right.
because my father was a big Coke addict. And so I was like, I'm never going to do that because, like, he ruined our life because of that. But it's great. Have you ever taken, like, Adderall or anything?
No.
Like, upper? It's kind of just like, let's go, rock star, let's roll. You're invincible. Your face is numb. Let's party. Let's have a fun time.
See, but like, okay.
But then you get over it after a while.
So, like, I get it, but then also, you could just take a bite of my Twinkie cake and feel the same thing.
Yeah, tomato, I guess, on that one.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'll ever do drugs.
Well, at this point, I feel like we're getting too old to, like, try the new ones. Like, there's, like, all that, like, salvia and, like, Molly and stuff. And, like, when that kind of came on the scene, I was like, nah, man, I did that shit in college. You know, like, I don't need the new thing, you know?
We should make whatever the new thing is. Okay, what is it made out of? Okay, I think we take... What's your favorite thing in the world? Like food, drink?
Food or drink?
Yeah.
Ooh, chicken fingers. All the dipping sauces.
What? Chicken fingers?
Yeah.
What are you?
I love chicken fingers.
Chicken fingers?
They're
From
the
where?
fucking best.
From where?
Mel's Diner.
Ew.
Islands.
Ew. Islands
You
is
shut
disgusting.
your mouth. All the dipping sauces.
The fries at Islands have actual pubic hair baked into it.
That's why I like it. That's why I like it.
Okay, so we'll take your chicken fingers.
All the sauces.
All the sauces.
Ranch, ketchup, honey mustard, barbecue.
Obviously, all of that.
teriyaki.
And then my favorite thing is, I love icing. So we take those things together, we mix it all up into one big bowl, and then you sprinkle, ecstasy, or maybe
Just
like
whatever,
something like that in there to get the actual drug. And what are we gonna call it?
Ooh, I think we're gonna have to call it. Dawson something.
Dawson's crack.
Ooh, yeah!
That's what it is.
Crack. I like it.
I love that.
There might be a strain of my medication called Dawson's crack, actually. I'll have to check the next time I go to the store.
Okay, speaking of crack, you know what time it is.
Crack kills, and I do.
It's fair Abraham time. God made a mistake.
Oops, bitch.
Yes, okay, it's fair Abraham time.
Put those pink lights
Yeah.
up.
Give me the red, sexy lights. Ooh, this looks like my herpes.
If you want to see that awesome light exchange, go to fullscreen.com for Farrah Abraham time in the red light.
Okay, what happened? What happened?
What had happened was, actually, this week is pretty good news about Farrah.
No.
Yes, it is. You want to know why?
Yeah, give it to me.
Because this bitch rolled up looking elegant
To what?
at the MTV Music Awards.
Really?
Did you see her outfit and her dress? I mean, her dress is great, but I zoomed in on that
Oh my
bottom
God.
picture because you can still see right through her devil soul.
Okay, so
But-
guys, if you can't, see, I don't know if we're allowed to show these because I don't know, copyright or something. But she's wearing basically a circus tent.
Yeah.
But she snatched it around her boobies.
Yeah.
It's tight. It looks
She's
good.
like, step right up, ladies and gentlemen. See one, see all.
What would be inside of her circus tent?
Oh, Lord, Baby Sophia on display, on show. Baby Sophia's ringleader for sure. And then,
I feel like, okay. Well, I feel like her opening act would be like, how much can I fit inside of me? Because that's what she did in her porn tape.
ooh, that would be a great act.
Oh my God. She feeds, okay, so like a guy stands there like with the biggest dick ever, like an elephant. And she feeds it peanuts. Like
But through the backside of her fake pussy mold, so it has to go through it to eat it.
What?
Remember when we held hands in it? Because there was a hole in it?
That's complicated.
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay.
We'll have to put the
So
act
here's
together.
the pictures of her. Guys, she looks really good. I'm confused. She's clearly wearing a wig and maybe a mask.
But
Like,
if you do
that's
zoom
not
in on
her.
the Zoom picture, her eyes are just soulless.
That is the thing. That's the same thing that I get when I go to Menchie's or like which is a frozen yogurt place in LA. Everybody that works there looks good. They're nice and stuff, but when you look in their fucking eyes, it's deadness.
Yeah.
It's scary.
That does
They've
scare
seen
me.
some shit.
You're right, they have seen some topic.
And by
choices.
shit, I mean me. Like when I used to go to like a frozen yogurt place at like midnight to binge, like back when I was in my Moravia days. Oh my God, it was dark. I would get like the biggest thing they had, 3 of them. I'd fill them up. I'd get all these toppings, and then I'd get whatever, and they'd be like, "Okay, how many spoons?" And I'd be like, 1. Very
Thank you.
dark.
No, a straw.
Really dark. Sometimes I get there right at 11:59, like right before they close, and I'd be like, "Open the
Yeah,
fuck
right.
up!" It's
You're
like really intense.
Fucker, we already counted the register.
Anyways, so she looks good though. What was she there for?
Who knows? I don't know if she won anything, but she was
What
just
would
rocking the
she
red
win?
carpet. I feel like she goes to any event at all. Like,
What? Wait a minute. What's on? Oh, is there more?
oh yeah, and then what's her face? Heidi Montag. Remember
what's
her?
her face?
Yeah.
Queen Heidi
Oh,
Montag.
girl, get out of here. She goes, yeah, Farrah Abraham, you are rocking the MTV Movie Awards. And some other chick was like, so glad to see that Farrah Abraham and Simon are still together.
What?
I don't
Who's
know,
that?
her fake boyfriend.
Wait, Heidi Montag. How did you even find that? Oh,
But that bitch, it's a prom dress, by the way, that she's wearing, and she got it for $338.
Wait, what? That's where'd she get it?
I don't know.
Maybe this could be like the hot new prom. When is prom?
Like soon.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, do you remember your prom?
I do remember my prom. I remember dominating it because I was prom queen. Hey.
Wait, are you kidding me?
No, I totally
You
was.
were prom
I
king?
sure.
Queen? Okay.
Well,
Wait, who was
Yeah.
your king?
my prom date actually.
Who?
His name is Sean.
Wait, were you popular?
What? Was I popular? Of course I was popular.
How did that happen?
Well, I worked very hard.
Ooh.
I started out not knowing anybody in high school.
Really?
And then I worked my way up the social ladder through friendship and getting involved in activities.
I just looked at my Facebook and I had a notification that there's like a new group for like 10-year reunion or whatever. So I
don't
clicked,
go.
No, never, of course not. But I clicked on it. I almost got hard. And it's been, since it's been a while since I've been able to get
Yeah.
hard. And like the herpes almost jumped off my dick because I got so hard.
Yeah.
Because every popular girl is so fat. And every popular guy is actually dead. And
Right? Oh, like now? Like everyone that was
like
from
they
your...
are dead.
Oh.
Like every post was like a rest in peace for like a dead asshole that was an asshole to me. And of course that's sad. But they're dead. And then all the girls like obese, which is like chill. It's fine. I get it.
Live your
But,
life.
like live your life. But like I was happy because they were mean to me when I was fat. They all have kids. They're all divorced. They're all gay. All lesbians. Like the hot girl in school who's like cheerleader, like she would leave school all the time because she'd have like a commercial audition. Like that
Right.
girl, she always had a different boyfriend. Such a fucking lesbian and dating just like the most like intense like lesbian. It was crazy. I was so excited about
Whoa.
it. I loved it. It made sense to me.
Yeah, totally.
So kids, if you're listening, high school's all fake and everybody gets fat and dies.
You know what we should do?
What?
Let's do this. Let's put out like either like some sort of like how the listeners like got asked to prom or what they're gonna wear. We need like a hashtag or something so we can like update like if anyone has cool stories. Like how did you ask your date to the prom?
My prom situation was this. My best friend was a lesbian, and her dad paid me to go with her because he didn't want her to go with a girl.
Are you serious?
But she knew. It was like an arrangement.
How much money did you make?
Well, he paid my ticket. He paid for my suit, which was 3 suits sewed together. He paid for our
A
trip.
tent.
He paid for our trip to Islands, which is why I probably hate
Yes,
it.
chicken fingers.
My friend had her period in the booth, and it was like she was wearing a white dress. It was a situation. We just pretend like it was ketchup. So I don't remember if I got actual like cha-ching, but I got like reimbursed.
Wow.
Yeah, it was awful. And then my lesbian prom date like ditched me right when we got to prom because she was like gonna hang out with her lesbian friends. But I slow danced with my teacher, so everything was cool.
Oh.
I fucked her. No, I'm kidding. But years later, I saw the same teacher, and we hung out, and she was kind of drunk, and I was like, I always felt like you were kind of hitting on me in school. And she was like, yeah, I kind of was. And I was like, what? And then she was just like, yeah, I mean, I didn't know you were going to grow up to, like, look like this. I'd fuck you. And I was like, this is my moment.
Do it.
My moment.
Can we get her on the show?
Oh, my God, yes.
Yes.
I'll
We need
fuck
to
her.
get some teachers
Once my
on our
herpes
show.
clears.
Once you're really safe and clear.
Well, guys, speaking of herpes... Speaking of herpes, our guest... Oh, my God. How do I transition? Oh, I got it. Speaking of herpes, our guest today has gone viral.
Hey! Oh, that's
Many
good.
times.
That's a good
We're
one.
going to be talking to the Gabby Show right after this little pee break. See you guys soon. Hey, guys, we're back with the Gabby Show.
Hey!
Wait,
Very
question.
exciting.
Is that how you want me to, to say
You
your
know
name?
what? I just never even know what
What's
I'm
your
supposed to
actual
say.
name?
Gabby.
I know that, but what's your
we've gone
last
that
name?
far.
Hannah.
What?
Gabby Hannah.
Two first names is the last name.
Yeah.
Like-
well, I have 3 first names. I'm Gabrielle Jeanette Hannah. So.
What?
I don't know if I can trust you anymore, to be honest.
No, you shouldn't.
I don't know if I trust people with first names as
Well,
last names.
this is
No.
why I don't trust you, is because, are you not wearing underwear?
I am wearing underwear.
Okay, I came in from my pee break. You guys were sitting here. You chickens were chatting, and then I heard you say, "Girl, let it flow," and then you were like,
Yeah.
"Yeah, I guess the table they can't see it anyways." What's happening?
Well, I'm
under
wearing
there?
a dress.
Well,
so
yeah.
it
And we
was
were
still
discussing
underwear, you
my
know?
sit style.
Oh.
Yeah.
She was like, oh, I wish I could do that because I
Wait.
sit them open. all
Can
that
I
stuff.
guess? I'm so good at this. I'm good
Okay.
at guessing ages. I'm good at guessing number of sexual partners, and I'm good at guessing underwear.
Okay.
So I'm gonna guess exactly what you're wearing. Ready? Okay. And then you have to tell me if I'm right. You got to show.
Oh,
what's
I
up.
okay.
What?
Thong.
Yes.
Obviously.
I knew it.
Oh, come on. We gonna wear
Oh,
butt
the
huggers?
Viners.
You gonna wear butt huggers in a skin tight mini dress?
Us Viners and our thongs.
By the way, do you love my green background? I got it for your Vine.
I love that. I think it was really considerate. I love the Frasier sign in the back as well.
I love to keep that updated. Okay, thong.
Thong.
Okay.
Which was not that complicated of a guess.
First of all, that's
Have
very
you seen the
complicated.
booty? Have you seen
Hello,
the
it's a skin tight dress.
Wait, when you have a big ass, you can't wear normal underwears?
It like cuts your butt into 4 butts.
Yeah,
My problem.
You get thongs.
Oh.
Seriously,
they
why
do.
Not?
They make
Or
sassy men thongs.
what about what's it called? A cup, a jock strap.
Yes.
That would give me 6 butts.
Wait,
Wait,
no, because there's no
why?
thing in the back of it.
Yeah, just get something that goes up your butt, and then you have no butt problems.
Honestly, putting stuff up your butt gives you butt problems. But we'll talk about that later. Okay. I'm going to go with, this is a wacky guess because this is very unconventional, but I kind of feel like they're white.
They're not white. Shane, I was really like, hold on.
They're like off pink white.
No, but they have white in them.
Ooh. Ooh, I got it. They're black with a white lace.
Oh, you're so far off. I really wanted this to be right because, like, how amazing would it have been?
I know.
If you were right, I would have taken them off and shown the camera. Just to, like...
Wait, okay, what are they? Wait, you guess.
I'm gonna guess. Well, let's see. We have a really tight black and white, sassy striped mini dress.
Okay, yeah.
I'm gonna say if there's white in them. Can I ask? Was it like a Victoria's
Pink with
Secret
polka dots.
purchase?
Sorry, keep going.
Is this a what store did you buy them at?
Target, don't judge me.
Oh, girl, 5 for $25.
No, they had buy 4, get 2 free.
Oh, solid.
So I bought, like,
Grace
30.
McNally collection or something. It's called.
Baby purple.
No,
No, I know what they are.
You're
They
not
white,
gonna guess.
black with like diamonds.
What?
I
She's not
have
a fucking
those.
stripper.
Well, I get like all
So
my
how did you go from there's white in them to black with diamonds?
because the diamonds are white on the black
Oh, no.
Right.
undies.
They're like swirled colored. They're like purple, pink. I
They're
think maybe
galaxy?
Yellow, white. No, they're like florally, like paisley.
Oh my god, but if they were galaxy, you could be like, look at my galaxy, want to see my black hole? It would be everything. Oh my god, give me your Milky Way. Come on, make it happen. Okay,
I
wait.
love that.
Shine.
It's smart.
So neither of us won.
Welcome to the
Okay.
mothership.
All right, guess what my underwear are?
None.
Wait, hold on.
Briefs. They're briefs, right?
Oh, this is complicated.
Oh no.
There's a lot of complicated shit going on under my
Really?
pants. Yeah.
Ooh.
I don't expect that out of men's underwear.
Well, I'm not a man.
Are you like a tight undie guy or do you like flow boxers?
look at my body and what do you think?
No. We already know that he's a tight undie guy because he said that he gets 4 butts.
I do.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So you wear straight butt hugger, not even shorts.
I wear
You wear tighty whities, you old ass man.
no
Yes.
tidy whities are the worst. Okay, well, first of all, what do you think I wear?
I think that you're wearing. Well,
I'll show you.
I would say boxer briefs, but you said they cut your butt, so the boxer briefs don't cut butts.
I do wear boxer briefs.
Okay.
Those are like tight boxer
They're tight
shorts.
boxer
like little
shorts. Yes.
spandex.
I wear those. I need those because number one, my thighs touch, so I need something to keep them
Yes,
from
the
rubbing.
chafing.
The
Next,
chafing.
Yes.
if you're ever out, just use baby powder.
No, that
Works
brings
well.
me back to my childhood. And it's really dark. I used to be so fat, and then when I put the baby powder, and then when I'd sit down, it'd be like poof. But it would smell like rash mixed with fish mixed with baby powder, and my mom would go,
Wait. Why fish?
because of my rash.
Vagina, apparently.
Because of my actual pussy that I have. Did you not know? How weird. Okay, what color do you think they are? This is complicated.
Men's underwear are never complicated. You know what? I am gender stereotyping right now.
You are.
And
You're being
right.
very problematic, and I'm not here for it.
I think
You're
I'm triggering some people.
appropriating me.
I'm appropriating Shane Dawson.
All right, you guys have 5 seconds. What color? Boom. 5.
Black.
There is black in it.
Black
stripes.
trim. Black spandex around blue.
Spandex.
Like
Blue.
the band.
Blue is so far. Is it blue?
No, it's not. Let me just tell you, I wore it in honor of you.
Green?
It's black. It's lime green camouflage.
Okay.
Did somebody give that to you as a
Are you gonna
gift?
If
show
you
us?
want to
Let me
see my
it.
underwear, go to fullscreen.com or download the Fullscreen app.
Let's do it. Ooh, girl. And he's going front first.
Oh, I'm going full. And by the way, can we just talk about what I'm wearing on my
jorts.
First of all, these are jean pants that I cut into shorts because I broke my leg. I couldn't wear pants.
They're more like capri pants.
And it's button down instead of a zipper, just because my zippers always come down because I'm fat. Okay.
Wait, those are
Why
all
don't you just pull
buttons?
it up?
Yeah,
Those
they're
are the
all
most
buttons.
90s pants I've ever seen in my entire life.
Right, though.
Okay.
Oh, these are bright. Oh, wow.
Whoa.
Shane.
See those?
That's why you're so confident
Where did you
today.
get those? Those are neon
By the way,
green.
if you want to, do you want to touch? They're soaking wet.
Ew, I don't want to
Wait,
touch it now.
no, thank you. They're
But they
wet.
are soaking wet. Ew, Shane.
It's almost bathing suit material.
Ew. Shane, why are you so sweaty in your crotch?
Because Gabby's here.
Oh. It's not even
But do you like the camouflage? I like people to not be able to find it at all. You know
Right?
what I
What
mean?
if you just like,
Where is
can't
it?
see me?
Yes, exactly. I love that, Shane.
I would
Good
not
job.
think of you to have those kind of underwear.
I wouldn't either.
Right?
I
I'm
like
so
surprises.
surprised. Good for you. Where are those from?
Well, not sponsored, but these are from American Eagle, and the only reason I have these.
Where you been, American Eagle?
We are in the 90s.
Hello.
What's going on?
First of all, this actually connects us because you're from Pittsburgh.
Yes.
I was in Pittsburgh filming my movie. American Eagle was giving us all the wardrobe for free, so I went there and I stole like 30 fucking pairs of underwear.
Wow.
So these underwear are from Pittsburgh.
So you've
2
had
years
those underwear
ago.
for a while.
Yes, I have. But they're the only underwear I've ever worn that like really were like. This sounds like such a product placement, but like they keep everything in check. They do make my ass look big, but what doesn't? You know what I mean? Like the only thing I could think of to wear would be like scuba gear or like a full wetsuit under my
Oh.
shorts.
Yeah.
But then you'd see it because I'm wearing jorts. It's so complicated being me.
This podcast brought to you by American Eagle.
This
Yeah.
podcast brought to you by all of our insecurities. Hey guys, wait, we need to talk about the MTV Awards because you went.
Yes.
Well, first of all, how the fuck why am I never invited to anything?
Honestly, I'm such a little, like, I will weasel my way into any situation that I want to go to. And
Right.
also, I just luck out a lot. So, like, when I went to the Grammys, which was Vine was like, hey, do you want to, like, run the Grammys Vine account? And I was like, yeah. And then, like, the VMAs, I think that I was working with the Truth Campaign at the time. Then they had extra tickets. So I just, like, always luck into these situations. This one, Astronauts Wanted. Do you know who they are? They just did Lily's movie, actually.
Yeah.
I was just like, my friends were actually going to Snapchat for them, and I was just like, hey, can I go too? And they're like, okay, and gave me tickets.
Okay, tell us everything. So number one, first of all, like when you got there, what did you see?
When you get there, there's so much food. I was not expecting it. There were French fries and chicken
Yeah,
poppers.
yeah.
And there was a lot of pretzels with cheese.
Yeah.
There was a
Sign me
lot
up.
going on, and then they had a bunch of cans of wine, which is
Yes!
interesting.
Wait,
right?
cans of wine?
Cans of wine, which tastes okay but feels wrong. There was something about it that I just was a little uncomfortable with. I either want it out of a bag or a bottle. I
Right.
can't
I had a
really deal.
dream that they started selling rum chata in cans, and I woke up and I was like so excited.
Why has that happened?
I don't know because it would be 10,000 calories per can.
But
Anyways, keep
also,
going. So good.
Delicious.
why not?
I know.
You
Okay,
made
wait.
a fucking milkshake out of a donut.
Yeah,
Shane.
right?
Are we really gonna talk about
No.
calories?
But I also am wearing underwear to hide all my bodies. Anyways, wait. So you get there. There's food. Who's at the
There's
food
food.
table?
I got there a little bit late. There were a lot of. You're gonna love this.
Oh, give it to me.
As soon as I walked
Users.
in, I got. But they were like fans of me from Musical.ly,
What?
which always shocks me whenever I go somewhere. They're like, "Oh my God, you're the Gabby Show. I love your Musical.ly," and I get very like,
Okay.
"Oh."
We need to break this down for Jess because I don't know how much you know of Musical.ly.
I tried it once. I was like, oh, this is cool. And then I forgot
Musical.ly
about
is like the heroine of the internet. It's like I tried it once and
Yeah.
then I was like, nope, that's gonna
like,
kill me.
exactly.
It's
Exactly.
literally a lip syncing app. But you know, here's where I stand. First of all, like I think it's stupid, and I make fun of her. But baby Ariel is talented.
She's very good at what
She's
she does.
fucking good. She brought it. She's the first. I think she's the first one to do the whole like
She-
up, up,
she
up,
did
up,
that
up, up,
shit.
up, up,
Yeah.
up,
She
right?
did that.
So she's got something. I don't know what it is, but she has something. How old is she?
I believe she's. Is it 13? No, if people are gonna
Those
attack me if I
titties?
get her name
No
wrong.
way.
She's very young,
Oh.
but I.
Right after I was like, damn titties.
No, she's very young. Like I could probably babysit them. Like when I went and collabed with them, I was like, I feel so old.
Her titties you can babysit?
Her boobs are so
They're
big.
so
They're
big.
fantastic.
Good for
Good
her.
for her.
Uh huh.
So she has something to fall back on. No, she's great.
I'm not gonna name them user. But
Jason Psycho-SIS.
I'm not gonna name them user.
By the way, he went to my my old producer. He met her and he goes, "Yo man, Shane was shading me, dog."
Shut the.
And then she goes, "Oh, Shane's an asshole," and he goes, "No, I loved it." So he loves it.
They did too. Baby Ariel and they love Ari. They both said they were like sad. They're like, does Shane really hate us? I was like, no, Shane does not hate you. Like, that's just
No.
hate. He's a hater.
Bring her and her big old boobies on the show.
Calm down.
Wait, okay, I have to show you this.
Ooh,
photo.
what are you
This is
bringing?
completely
They call
obvious.
them musers?
Musers, yeah.
Musers. Okay, so I tweeted that because I had already
that's a
deleted it from my Instagram. but I remember at Playlist Live DC, a bunch of kids came up to me, and they were the most supportive, amazing fans I've ever met in real life. And it turned out to be Jacob Sartorius.
Whoa.
The one, like, yeah, how amazing is that? That was before he blew up on anything, and he was just like, I'm trying really hard to, like, be a Viner, and you're a huge inspiration to me. And I was like, yes!
He's an actual 3-year-old in this picture.
He's very small.
He's actually like 3.
His mother is holding him.
Look, in the pink hat. He's 3 years old.
Oh, that is a baby.
Isn't it crazy to think that he fucks more than any of us?
No, he just tweeted recently.
What?
Little.
Isn't it crazy that I've never made love to a girl?
No, it's not crazy. You're 10. But it is kind of crazy because, like, I've heard rumors of, like, other really young YouTube Vine kids who are fucking all the time. And I'm like, how is this happening?
I think it's the generation of just kids anyway. They're giving like blowjobs on the school bus.
There's a
shit.
lot of sex
That's
happening.
so scary.
Like in the school bathroom.
Yeah, I was just so ugly at that age.
Right.
So like
I like Janko jeans.
Me, yeah, I get it.
So I just like can't even imagine being that age and somebody wanting to touch my naked body.
No, show and tell, or like, what's it? Oh, I'll show
Wait,
you.
what?
I'll show my class.
What school did you go
My
to?
teacher got arrested. No, like when it's like, oh, show me I'll show you mine if you show me yours.
Yeah.
My game would be like, oh, show me that. And then but they'd never want to see mine.
You're like,
You know what I mean?
thanks,
So like I would find like the
Don't show me
exhibitionist
yet.
kid who like wanted to show it,
Yeah.
but like did not want mine at all.
Right.
Did you do that?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'd be like, can I
Oh.
see it? And then
I
they'd be
never
like,
played
okay.
that game. Like I just I was so sexually like not checked in at all. until
Mine
I
wasn't for
was very
sex.
old.
Mine was for comparison. Like I needed to see other penises and see if they were innies like mine. Let me explain an innie. No. You know what I mean? Wait. That actually, we're gonna skip to a Twitter
If that was a
question.
good segue, I'm scared.
It is. So this is a Twitter question. I was like, oh, let's ask some tweets. This is from Tara, and it says, or actually, no, here's the one I need. This is from Sierra, and it says, how big was the biggest dick you've ever seen? Now, I'm curious, because when I first met you, we bonded over small dicks, because
Yes.
you told me about your experience with them, and I told you that I had one. And, you know, we laughed, we cried, and you showed me yours, and I did not show you mine.
Is this
So-
where the hand job came from?
I wish. Oh my God, you could
Wait,
give me
what?
a muser hand job. Like,
No, they're
Ooh.
children. Stop. They're children.
no, I mean you're a user.
Oh.
Ew, I'm not talking about baby
I thought you wanted
Gabriel.
like Jacob Sartorius. Like I'm like your hand job. I was like Shane.
Ew, too far.
on.
Full screen would never let me say that. Wait, what were we talking about? Oh, dick. So what's the biggest one you've ever seen in real life?
It's so hard to say because I feel like anytime I would have like encountered a very large penis, I probably would have been really drunk and then like been a tease about it. You know what I mean? Like where it's just
that
like
mean?
where you're just like, oh yeah, I'm gonna take you back because like I want you to like make out with me, like feel me up, but like I don't want to add you to my numbers.
Yeah.
Like I'm not gonna have sex with you. I was like that type of person. I know. The biggest one I've ever seen though, I feel like I've never seen like a monster cock.
Wow.
Monster
Yeah.
cock.
Although-
I don't know. I feel like I'm missing out on that.
Although you're not, but although you look like the girls from the monster cock porn videos. You know what I'm talking about? Like amateur. You're like amateur porn hot. You know what I mean? That's good.
Shade.
Do you want to be porn star hot? Because that's gross.
How about just not any hot related to porn?
No,
but, like, amateur porn?
is number
Amateur
one.
porn.
Number one.
That's
Let
rude.
me stand up for the amateur girls.
You're mean.
Number one, amateur is the number one most searched term on porn. That's what everybody wants.
Really?
They want real people fucking.
Okay,
but like
that
pretty,
makes
real
sense.
pretty people fucking. They don't want. They want to like be able
They don't
to.
want like the weathered old.
No, they don't want the
Yeah,
weathered old
I
fuck,
get
and
it.
they also don't want the crazy plastic surgery new fuck. They want like the
I
good
get it.
girl gone wrong. Like you see the good girl, and you're like, I kind of want to blow on that face. You know what I mean? So
You got a blow face, Gabs. You got a blow face.
no, so
Okay.
you look like that girl. Like okay, you know when
Remy
you're looking at
Lacroix?
porn. She has a name?
Yes, it's Remy Lacroix.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, that's what I look like.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I was fucking right.
she
Look
look
this
like?
shit up. Hold on, look
How do
this
you
bitch
spell
up.
that?
Remy.
Because like I saw you right now when I looked over at you, I saw you like this. You know what I mean? Like down, laughing, like just like whatever, a little goop in the eye, but then like you're like the porn ad next to the porn I'm watching. You know what I mean?
Okay, there's
What's her
also
name?
this one Remy Remy, and Lacroix I think is Lacois.
Oh, I put Micklaw.
Remy
LA.
Lacroix.
I was like,
There
what?
is also I feel like I know who you're talking about because there's this picture of this girl with a snapback who's
Right.
is that do you know what I'm talking
Maybe,
about?
yeah.
She's like blowing
Superwoman?
a penis.
Friend of the show.
Good time.
Oh yeah.
Is it Remy?
Wait,
Yeah,
let me
I
see
think
that
so. You totally look like her.
Oh.
I get called her a lot, and she also has like a booty, so people make the comparison.
Yeah,
lot
you got a
there.
tuchus. You got a good booty. I wish.
Is there any pictures of you naked, but like photoshopped ones?
Want to see something so crazy that
Yes.
I actually just looked at today? I hope I still have it in my camera roll because I know for a fact that it got deleted off of Twitter because I posted it.
Sorry, I'm sorry. I just found a fake naked picture of you, and it looks very real.
Let me see.
Whoa!
Real at all.
You should post that on Twitter and goes, guys.
There's a whole
my
page
phone
of
got
those.
hacked.
Are
Really?
there really?
Yeah, a whole bunch of
Wait,
Photoshop
don't-
naked
are
pics
we
of me.
We can show the
They're
censored
just
version.
boobs.
Okay, I'm very excited to show you.
This
By the
is
way, I love
hilarious.
that this
We're
episode is
all on
brought
our
to you
phone.
by our phones.
Right?
Guys, if you want to see Gabby's boobs, go to fullscreen.com. We're download the full screen
Dude,
app.
did you hear the phlegm in my throat when I just laughed?
That was great.
Oh, it was coming.
That was great.
Okay.
Where is this naked picture of me? Oh, here it is. This is on the streets of fucking France. Are you ready for this? Here, wait, you look first.
Wait, give it to me.
Tell me that's not my face.
Is that you?
I swear it's me.
Wait, that's not
In
you.
the streets?
It's
Have
not
you ever
me
been
as
to
far as I
France?
know. Not naked.
Wait,
My
what?
boobs aren't that nice.
Wait, this is a picture you found of somebody naked in
Somebody from France tweeted me that photo from a wall in France, and they were like, "I think this is your face," and I was like, "I think you're right."
Oh, that's pretty funny.
Good
that
for
crazy?
you.
Yeah.
My boobs aren't that nice though.
I love that.
They're very perky.
Wait, okay. There's so much to cover, and we've only talked about your boobs.
Did you see Farrah Abraham at the
Yeah, did you
MTV
see Farrah?
Movie
I
Awards?
did.
Tell us.
I
We have
did.
Farrah Abraham time every week. It's a thing.
Really?
Give us all the deets.
I didn't speak to her because my friend was afraid because the last time she tried to talk to Farrah Abraham, she shaded her a little bit. So she was afraid to walk up to her. But I've actually been in a room with Farrah Abraham like more times than makes sense.
Right. Why?
I don't know. She's just always places that I am.
Like Chick-fil-A?
No,
Like
like
Chipotle?
celebrity gifting suites and like stuff like that. Like she always shows up to those.
Of course.
What's she
Free
like
stuff.
there?
Yes. She never really spoke to me. My favorite moment of her though was she was like, she shows up to this gifting suite and she's like way too dressed up for it. But like she looked great to be honest. She did because I don't know how much that body cost, but girl, give me your doctor. Like, she
Loud
looked
and
great.
right me.
So there were these big bubble balls, which by the way I have. You know the bubbles that you get inside.
Oh.
And in order to get them for free, they wanted her to get inside. So she got inside the bubble ball and she's wearing like this really small skirt, and then they knocked her over.
Oh my God.
It was brilliant. It was really good.
Why would she want that for free?
I wanted it for free. I got in the damn bubble
But
ball.
what the fuck is Farrah gonna do with a giant bubble ball?
I don't know. Maybe she'll play with her kid for once.
No.
Probably
No.
not.
You know what she'll do? She'll put her kid in it, lock it up, and she'll be like, "Hey, mommy's gonna go for a while," and
No.
the little girl just rolls around that big old bubble ball.
I wonder
Hamster
what's going
cage.
on with her.
Everything. I talk
Everything.
to Farrah on a daily.
Wait, do you actually?
We're friends. Yeah.
You actually do?
Here's the thing. We're friends. I don't know if she knows that.
Does she listen to your podcast?
No, that's the thing. We talk so much shit about her on the show, and she knows it, and she's like okay with it because like I went on her podcast and like. you
Farrah
know,
has a podcast.
She did. She, by the way, she started a podcast. She called it Farrah and Friends. And she goes, "Guess what my podcast is called?" I said, "What?" She goes, "Farrah and Friends." And I went, "That's very familiar." And she's like, "It's just like has a ring though." You know what I mean? I'm like, "Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
It's my fucking podcast."
Got it.
But anyways, right after I went on her show, it got canceled, and they deleted it from the internet, so it's not there anymore. But anyways,
They deleted it from the internet?
yeah, I
Yeah.
think she says something really bad.
Were her friends porn stars?
I don't think she has any.
Yeah, I don't think so. Wait,
Oh.
okay, MTV Awards. So what else did you see? Did you see Miley? Did you see like?
No, was Miley there?
I don't know.
I don't think Miley was
I
there.
was not there because baby Ariel took my spot.
Oh, was she there?
I don't know.
Both titties.
I love how I keep saying, was she there? And I have no idea. It was really cool. We were very, like, the celebrities were sitting kind of in the pit with everybody else. So, like, I wasn't, like, I crossed paths with, like, Miles Teller and, like, Amy Poehler, and I'm just like, hey. It was actually really, really cool. But I was also kind of drunk, so I wasn't fangirling as much as I normally would.
Wine in a can, bitch. Come on now.
For real, though.
Who did
That
you go
fucked
with?
me up. I just brought my friend.
Okay.
I just had, like, a plus one.
What's your friend circle?
I'm kind of a loner. I hate to say it because
I
like
don't
that's such
believe
like a basic thing to say. Like I'm such a loner, but I'm like I feel like people don't think about me that often. Like when I show up, people are like, "Oh my god, cool, Gabby's here," and they're like excited that I'm there. But I feel like nobody ever thinks to like invite me. Like people don't
No.
like me that much.
That's not
Why?
true.
I don't know. it's not that they don't like me. They just like really don't think of me. Like I'm such a loner. Like if I didn't talk to anybody, if I didn't text anybody for like 3 months, I wouldn't see anybody. Nobody would even realize.
Here's the thing. I'm the same way in certain, like I have like a couple friends who are like whatever, but like most people I don't see. I have 2 now. No, I have 3. Most people don't. I'm the one who has to be like, hey, want to hang out?
Yeah, that's me.
Like so then I'll be like, you know what? I'm not gonna ask, and I'll wait for them to ask.
And then they don't.
never ask.
That's my life.
Like
it's really
2
sad.
years will go by, and I'll be like, yeah, no, they'll ask. They'll ask one day.
Looks like there's a friendship right here.
I feel like this is therapy. Like this is what my therapist asked me.
Oh my god, I literally just wrote down earlier because I was looking
You're
through
like
Twitter.
the psychic twins. You're like, I just.
Yeah. I just wrote down therapy moments because I saw you tweeted about going to a therapist.
Yes.
So explain to me, like what your issue is, and let's fix it.
Are you my new therapist?
Yeah. Ooh, can we play therapist?
Yeah.
You go first.
This is starting off a little weird. Like, hey, can we play therapist?
Yeah.
How do
First,
you-
I'm going to
wait,
need cash from
well-
both of you for this session.
Hold on, because I'm gonna do what all therapists. You ready?
Okay.
Gabby, hi. How are you?
I'm good.
How are you?
Well, I've been having like a little bit of anxiety lately, and yeah, I just figured I'd like come work it out. You know what I mean?
Okay. Okay. So, what's giving you anxiety?
Well, it's just I feel like the pressures of life maybe, but I feel like it probably actually goes back to my parents because everything I say in therapy always goes back to my parents.
Always does, Queen.
Now, Gabby, I'm gonna be honest with you. I looked you up on Vine, and I watched some of your musically.
That's against HIPAA
and,
laws.
You know,
It is, actually.
sorry, and I'm actually a fan. Can you get me Jacob Sartorius' number? Actually,
He's a big fan of mine.
Now, I noticed in your Vines. Actually, I stopped watching Vine. I'm sorry. I've moved on to your YouTube channel, which is blowing up. Good job. Story time. By the way, you seem to have a lot of issues from your story time videos. Let's talk about those.
Well, the problem is therapy is actually I'm afraid ruining my channel.
Oh.
Because I've stopped overreacting a lot and learned how to think clearly as a normal human being. So I'm not really getting into the same situations that I was getting into before.
Wait,
That's
I have a question
awesome.
about the
Good for you,
situations.
though.
Good job. It'll last a month. I have a question about. I'm kidding. I have a question about your dating situations because I was watching your storytime videos like a couple months ago, and you had the most intense, depressing one I've ever seen. Because I
Oh.
related to it, but then I stopped relating to it halfway through because I'm like, oh no, this is dark. So it started.
Darker than you,
If Shane Dawson says that my story is too dark,
Shit's dark.
I'm terrified.
It's
So
midnight.
it started with you being like, you were like, oh, I met this guy on this app, and we were talking or whatever, and he was great, he liked me.
Are you talking about the blowjob one?
No.
Okay, go on.
Wait, we'll get to that.
Yeah,
Right
that'll be nerves.
And then you're like, and then I found out, you know, he had all these amazing things about him, and he was like a traveler and all these things. And then I found out he was not real; he was a catfish.
Oh, you
But I
got
kept talking to him, and that's where I checked out. And then you're like, and I kept talking to him. And then, but he started ignoring me, so I'm like, oh, he's a catfish, he's ignoring me. And then you're like, but then I ended up Skyping with him, and he was actually real. And it wasn't that he was a catfish, he just didn't really want to talk to me anymore. It was very dark. So can you explain, so like, are you the girl who like keeps texting even though the guy's like,
Not really. Like I used to be for sure. Like I was 100% that girl that was like,
Really?
yeah, I was the fucking worst.
Not
but
cool.
now I've like given up so much hope that I've like given up trying. Like if a guy doesn't talk to me, I'm just like, oh, another one bites the dust. This guy though, I didn't. I realized pretty right away that he was a catfish. Quote unquote catfish. So then the reason I kept talking to him because I was like, oh, this could be a really good story. Like if I can actually get this person to meet me, because I was honestly thinking in terms of YouTube, like what can I get out of this story?
as
And
your
then-
therapist, that's where the problem starts.
I know. That's what my real therapist says. too.
Yeah.
So then it turns out like he just like kept blowing off the FaceTime calls and everything. And then I texted him and I was straight up like, hey, like I'm gonna make a YouTube video out of this. Like I just wanna make sure you're really not real. So like I really wasn't talking to him, but he clearly wasn't interested. And when he FaceTimed me and his face was the face. Okay, but I'm gonna keep it real for a
Okay,
sec.
okay.
He was a catfish in the way that an Instagram model is a catfish. So like in his pictures he was so
Like Kylie Jenner.
I've never seen Kylie in person. So
You haven't
I
seen
can't-
that
Oh
meme?
wait, actually I have seen Kylie in person, but she looked to me normal.
Well, she's paid a lot of money in the last couple of years.
But yeah, he was not cute at all. But
Really?
he was very, very good at like angles, photos, filters. Like he looked amazing in his pictures. And then like when I saw him on FaceTime, I was like, ugh.
Oh.
Yeah. But I didn't include that
Story
in the story.
of my life.
That's why I don't do the FaceTime.
You gotta.
Wait, what's the blowjob story?
That one was basically like I went out on this date with this guy who was really attractive. He was from like really close to my hometown. And then basically he just got really mad at me because I didn't want to listen to his music on our date. He kept asking me like, oh, let's like
What
listen
kind
to
of
music.
was it?
Girl, when this podcast is over, we are pulling that shit up. Like
Country?
pop. Like it was
No.
R&B. It was like R&B and pop, but it was like this really bad auto tune. Okay.
Oh, okay. Because
Besides the
R&B's good.
No. No, it's
Wait,
not.
is he
But not
trying?
this
Was
guy?
he trying to get you to like promote it or something?
No, he was like trying to seduce me because then he was like, "Oh, I don't want you to listen to music. I want to like play you a song right now." And I'm like, "Oh God, that's so much worse. Like,
Yeah.
please don't
No.
do that." And then he took 3 huge bong hips. And he's like, "Well, do you want to give me a blowjob?" And I was like,
You said yes.
"I did not.
Really?
I truly did
Look
not."
me in the eyes.
I swear, I did not say yes.
You're lying.
She just did
swear.
it. She didn't say it.
You at least
She
you
just
at
did it.
least wiggled it.
No, I didn't even touch his penis.
Really?
I was so creeped. I was creeped out by him. Like
Yeah.
to just like take 3 huge bong hits and go. No, actually, his words were, "Want to try giving me a blowjob."
Try. Like
I have no
he,
idea.
Like he has no idea if he's gonna get hard at all. He's like, want to try it? I kind of like the honesty though. That's sweet.
Yeah, it's
man.
really sweet.
So it didn't work
Shane.
out?
It didn't work out. He messaged me on OkCupid again recently, though.
Once again, your next problem
Yeah.
is OkCupid.
Why are you pretending like you don't have it?
Can I look? I don't anymore. Can I look at your messages?
Yes.
Don't let him do
Can
it.
we read them?
Yes.
Oh
No,
my God, I'm so
Gabby,
excited.
Don't do it. He put me through this
Give me a
about
good
a
one.
month ago.
Hey,
Gabby,
Jess,
I'm telling
Jess.
you, if I'm just
Jess,
saying,
do you want to play Gabby?
do I want to play the part of Gabby? Well,
Now you're
I
down.
know, right? I don't really respond to anybody though, so you really have to.
he's gonna rip
dig.
you apart, Gabby. I'm just letting you know.
Okay, I don't know how long it's been since I responded.
Oh, I'll find
so
it.
You
Oh,
will okay.
You let him
Shane will
choose
find
which
it.
message
First, let me
you want to
read.
do.
Oh God, I cannot wait.
Oh, honey,
to
you
talk
are.
about this in
You're
therapy.
either about to get fucked today,
Wait,
or
hold
no
on,
one's
hold
ever
on.
going to talk to you again.
First, we're going to talk about this little boy. He says, this is weird. He's talking to you as if it's a conversation, but he just started it.
hate when they do that.
He starts with right with a question mark, right, and then he goes like, why does anyone smoke? It's so gross. Tastes like kissing an ashtray. Hi, I'm Gilbert.
What's your tagline on it?
I don't think
Because that's
there's
probably
a
maybe
tagline.
why he went right. Like, is there like a
I think
phrase
he's
on your?
referring- I
Oh
said
my
don't
God.
smoke, it's gross.
Wait.
So that's probably what
This
he
guy goes, how's it like being at the Grammys? How does he know you're at the Grammys?
And what's it?
Also
How's
on
it like?
Instagram.
Isn't it what's it like? Not how's it like?
Oh my God.
Wait, you get a lot of messages. This
I'm
is
really pretty.
insane.
Go through how much she
this
replies
one
to
is
people.
this one's good. Okay, here we go. You replied.
Oh God.
Ooh.
I'm
You
really
should be
nervous.
very
Oh my
scared.
God.
I'm telling you, this is not fun.
Okay. Wait, this one you gave him. Hold on.
I'm so uncomfortable.
You should be, girl. I'm telling you, I've been in this situation about a month ago. He took my phone. He
You
went
did
through our
warn me.
messages.
You
Wait.
really warned me.
Oh my god. Oh my god, this one's intense. Ready?
Did I answer?
You did not write back to this.
Thank God.
And they deleted their account.
Whenever people delete their account, it could go either way. Either they gave up and they're like done with love forever, or they found the love of their life.
Or their wife found out that they opened up the
No.
application. on
This
their
one
phone.
this is actually perfect. Ready? And I'm sad you didn't write back. I just glanced through some of your videos. And I'm impressed. Or even sometimes appalled at how bad some of your dates are. I promise I won't play you music. And I won't make you pretend to be your little sister in order to provide an escape route.
That's a whole different.
I'm on the nerdy side.
Sweet boy.
You know, I'm into physics. I'm a graduate student and all. I do get out of the lab on occasion. And I managed to get out swing dancing and act in musicals. Oh, this is going to end. I know how this is
We
going to
love
end.
musical theater.
I also enjoy the outdoors, though I'm not the typical, let's go to Runyon Canyon for a hike guy. I was a Boy Scout. This is a lot for a first message. I was a Boy Scout, led hiking trips throughout college, backpack trips, nifty travel stores I like to go to.
Why
this
is he still
insane.
talking?
I don't know, but it goes on for like 8 more days. Okay,
And
here's
I wonder why I didn't respond.
here's one
You
that you
gave me
responded
nothing to like even ask a question about. Like you already put all your shit out
He
there.
told me his whole life.
Let
Is
me
he cute?
find out that you're a Boy Scout.
Let me find out.
Let me find out that you backpacking shit.
Let's go backpacking together.
Right.
All
Let
right.
me find out.
I got it. Ready? So this is from a guy. I'm not going to give away his name, but he looks awful. Okay. So I'll be him and you be her.
Okay.
So why are pirates such great singers?
Because they are.
I said that?
Yeah.
And then he said, because they can hit the high seas.
Aye. Why'd you write aye? Did you
always
do
say,
aye?
You should have taken that blow.
Oh,
You should've-
I got it. I'm like, aye.
You should have taken that blowjob when you could get it. Because your game is weak, girl.
My game, he fucking texted me a pirate joke. What do you want me to do?
Well, but
You
why
go
did it
give
end?
it right back to him.
I'm
like putting my code in there.
So bad at responding.
What are you looking for?
Honestly, I always say, like, I'm looking for anything. Like, I'm so desperate, but, like, I'm so picky. And, like, unrealistically picky
I
for,
think
like,
that's okay.
I'm, like, a 6. And I'm, like, trying to get a 10.
You're
You
not
know
a
what I
6
mean?
queen.
I don't think you're a 6.
No,
I
you are
appreciate
from
I
Pittsburgh.
think you're. Ooh, in Pittsburgh, you're a 12.
I'm a 12. Again, I am the
Oh my
hottest bitch
God.
alive in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
But here,
When I was in Pittsburgh and my friend was using Tinder, it was crazy. It was like monster, monster, monster. Oh my God! Like it was insane.
it's really bad. That's what sometimes, honestly, I just had this conversation. I almost moved home because I'm tired of being the ugly bitch at the bar.
I get it.
Because everybody here everybody looks the same. And like guys don't look at me and think like, at least in LA, people aren't like, oh, like that's a hot girl. People look at me and like, oh, she's like a little overweight and her nose is kind of big. Like that's what you look at in fucking LA.
Do you look at yourself that way?
Sometimes, but I'm in therapy as we've
Good.
stated.
Because
so-
that's what, girl, yeah, as soon as you get that, you get yourself. You love yourself. Fuck everybody else's opinion.
so, like,
'cause then that
okay.
shines through. And then that beauty shines through. And who gives a fuck
I
what
also
your hips
spend a
look
lot
like?
of money on a trainer, so we're getting
That's
there.
it, girl. I spent a lot of money on therapy, so I feel you on that.
None of this works. Now,
I'm still single and a
No,
closed-hearted
yeah,
bitch.
I
but
still hate
I'm
myself.
working on it.
I still look in the mirror and want to cry. But let's talk about you. Okay, wait. So, give me like your rundown of what you're looking for, because maybe is there somebody watching?
I'll take notes.
You
I'm
mean
gonna
like
draw
physically
him.
or as, like as a person? Honestly, I don't have like a type. Like I can't say like this is what I want. I just want somebody who like when you're around somebody and you're having a good time.
That's a lie. Give us
No,
a type.
I want to
'Cause
go
we're
around somebody
we're-
I'm having a good time.
Me and Jess
Actually,
right now are going to try to
gonna
draw
draw
and
your
see who
ideal
wins.
man.
If I show you a type, you can't show it to the camera and you can't say anything about it. That would give away
Do you
who
like
it is.
short hair, long
Actually,
hair?
this person, I don't even care if you say his name. I'm gonna show you like if in a dream world, if I could have a human being, who it would be. It would be this.
Okay. Give
So
us
I'm
this.
sorry, I know you want to draw, but I just have to show you this human being.
Okay.
And he's Australian,
Oh, yeah,
and he's
he's
perfect,
sexy.
and he's the sweetest guy, and we actually have conversations, but he lives in Australia, and he doesn't
He's
see.
gay.
No, he's not, Shane.
First of all, this picture is of a very sexy man, black and white. He
This
looks
pic-
like a rough
Scroll,
Tumblr outback
scroll.
kind
I don't
of
think he's
guy.
gay. I really don't think he is.
What?
I think maybe experiments in the outback.
the outback. That's so fucking funny.
Maybe a couple snakes in the jungle. Here and there.
Interesting.
Nobody listening to the
Interesting.
podcast hears me laugh because I'm just
Yeah,
like,
she's like, gotcha.
That's really your type? Really?
why? What's wrong with him?
I think that's where your problems come from because he's
This
so
is-
hot,
I
girl.
know.
He's unattainable.
I know.
Hot guys,
But
those
he's
super
also-
hot guys are not going to get you what you need.
Here's the
queen.
problem too, because I don't think he's like. Well, I don't know, but to me, he looks like one of those people who thinks they're super attractive. So that's gonna be very annoying. And he kind of looks like.
I mean,
a
he's a
sociopath.
model. Of course, he thinks he's attractive.
Oh, girl, right there's your problem.
Okay,
He's
we're
gotta
saying
be dumb.
Okay, let's
Yeah.
stop
He needs to
attacking
work at a
Gabby for
donut
that.
shop.
have
What I
brains.
said was physically, like that's the type.
I'm
that
gonna
I'm
draw
into.
what you need.
Okay.
Now, this is not what you want, but this is what we can get.
Okay.
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 So first of all, okay, I'm not gonna say what I'm drawing. While I'm drawing it, you tell me your ideal date.
Okay. Oh, I really don't have that many standards. This is really hard for me, Shane. Ideal date would be I like comedy clubs. I think it shows that you have a good sense of humor. So like go to a comedy club and like ask me what I want to eat because like I really want hot wings, but I'll probably cry after, so I'm gonna end up going and getting a chicken salad somewhere. Like,
Okay.
I hate being that basic bitch, but I am. I'm gonna go get a salad on a date. I like to just like, we could just like drive around and like talk a little bit, like maybe go find some like scenery. I don't know.
Ooh, what kind of
I'm just
scenery
saying
would
shit
be
that you
ideal?
would see on like eHarmony.
eHarmony. We're gonna give him some shorts.
Interesting.
He
I'm
has nice abs.
I'm
See,
actually
I
drawing.
actually don't care about bodies.
Really?
That's the thing. I really am not like I don't look at bodies and like, oh, he has a six pack. That's something I actually don't care about.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
well,
I'm
Maybe
done.
you will when
Okay.
you experience one.
Now, while Jess is drawing hers, I'll show you mine.
He's got
Okay.
muscles.
I just realized I drew myself, and it wasn't on purpose. So here's my guy. Okay, here's my ideal guy for you. Let me explain.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
So he's not skinny. He has a little. He's puffy.
Okay.
Like Seth Rogen, if Seth Rogen, like when he's like training for something. You know what I mean? He can't get a six-pack, but he can like depuff.
When he paid a lot of money to be in a movie and skinny. Right.
So it's like Seth Rogen in like The End of the World or whatever. Okay.
Right.
So you got that. He's very hairy, but not like crazy, but it does crawl up his neck. And it goes to here. But he doesn't have a beard. So it's like a lot of like, oh.
Shane, if you're trying to date me, you don't have to draw a picture. You don't have to bring me on this podcast. Like, you can
Okay, so he also has intense eyebrows. There's a lot of them. They're very disheveled. And it's almost a unibrow, but like faint. So you don't see it until he's like fucking you this close. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And when you're that close, it's like cute. Okay, his eyes are dark. Like you look into his eyes and you're like, damn, he was molested.
There's a lot of
what I
black
mean?
in his soul.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Pain. His hair is very disheveled, and it's honestly not thinning. Like everybody thinks it's thinning, but like it's not. Like his dad isn't bald. He has time with his hair. Okay. And he has like kind of fucked up yellow teeth.
I can't. That's where you got me.
But listen.
No yellow teeth.
But they're not yellow. They're just not super white. They're like a normal person's teeth.
Okay, then don't say yellow because yellow is dirty.
Yeah, that's
not
That is
super
not
white.
true.
That's
I do
not
not
right. That's not
stand
right.
for the
It's
problematic
true.
yellow people are people too. Yellow teeth people. Anyways, but
Very true.
they are jagged and they they are jagged. But they're crooked in a cute way, like Jewel. Like you know what I mean? Like that's
There's
his
no
thing.
such. I don't think there's. Jewel's a guy.
Jewel, like the singer,
Like with the teeth?
My hand, Jewel.
Yeah.
And her
Oh, you
tooth
said
is like
he.
tooth.
Okay, I thought you were talking about he as the singer. I was like, I thought Jewel was a girl. Okay,
No.
sorry, backtrack.
So it's like a cute crooked tooth. You know what I
I
mean?
feel like teeth. I am a little bit shallow with teeth. I think it's because my teeth were so fucked up
Were
for
they?
so long. So now it's like one of those things where I'm like, no,
Well, what do you think about my
No.
teeth?
your teeth are really good.
Really?
Yeah, you have really straight teeth.
That's the nicest thing I've ever heard in my entire fucking life. Want to try to give me a blowjob? And then honestly, he works at a donut shop.
Ooh.
But here's the thing.
I'm not mad.
he
Do I
doesn't-
get them?
They're like nice donuts. They're like crazy
Oh.
flavors with like bacon
With, like, the
and
cereal
shit.
on top and shit?
Cereal on top. He is running a donut empire. And you can be the donut queen.
Ooh.
This is all making sense. And in the donut
Falling in
world,
love a little bit.
in the donut world, bitch, you're a 10.
You are.
When you roll up in the donut queen.
Wait, I'm a 12 in Pittsburgh and a 10 in Donut World.
Yeah, you know.
There's some really nice looking donuts out there.
All right, just show your picture.
I have a donut
All
around
right.
my waist.
Girl,
Stop
you
it.
working it. Is
That's
what
more
you
of a
are.
fritter.
It's beautiful is what it is. So I went a little bit more of like, I think your guy would
He
be,
looks like Ash Ketchum with tattoos.
there you go. Yeah, I see him as a very
That's Caitlyn Jenner.
younger. It's not, Caitlyn Jenner doesn't have muscles and tattoos like this. Obviously, he's cool. I was thinking East Coast Guido for you.
Interesting.
And oh no, that's not the way
Ouch.
to go.
And I used to be until I moved here, and then I realized how fucking weird.
Oh, but I love a good Guido.
What? How Guido?
Like Guido.
Yeah.
Like off the boat Guido.
No.
Like gold chain, tank top.
No.
Okay, keep going.
Well, I only
I
gave
was
him
like trying
shorts.
so hard to think of a pun. Like I don't know if you saw it in my face, but I almost went like Guido, you don't. Like or something. Like,
oh.
No, you did it.
I don't. I don't know.
See,
going.
it falls a little flat.
Yeah.
So basically, he has a lot of money to take you to fancy
Oh my God,
places.
Gui Donut Shop. Combine the two. Sorry, keep
Best
going.
of both worlds. And then wine or beverages for you, always in hand. He has it, and he has a hat, but not because he's
I
balding
do
or anything.
like it when guys wear hats.
Yeah, he's
and
got
I like it
style.
when guys have a little bit of longer hair.
Yeah, he's got a little shag, and he does wear gold chains, but we can take that off.
Yeah, he can
Right.
take them off for sure. You're a little off base. Here's why. I don't drink wine because it gives me a terrible hangover.
Oh.
And, except from a can because that's what MTV
Right.
wanted to give me. And as far as money, I actually have like this really weird thing where I will not let guys pay for anything for me.
What?
See, I do
think it's
that
a turnoff
too.
for guys,
It is
too.
because I do the
That's-
same
yeah.
thing.
Yeah, I freak out about it.
Why?
I think it was because honestly, I was so poor for so long that like I have this like fear that people are gonna think that like I don't have money. So I pay for it. So I'm just like no. And I also like I never know if like the guy's like oh like I did not like this date like I really do not want to pay. And I also feel like if a guy really wants to pay for you that he'll fight to pay for you.
Yeah.
And I've honestly never had a guy like fight to pay.
What?
Yeah. Like usually
fucked
I
up.
always like bring out my card.
If
at
they
the end
don't
of dinner
fight,
and
next.
they don't care. Yeah.
Yeah, next.
Like you
So-
bring out the card because that's cute,
Wait.
but like you're expecting them to be like, no, put it back.
At least like try a little.
right?
Yeah.
Like no.
Okay,
What?
so now it's your turn. We have to decide. Now my guy's name is Carl, but he spells it with a K because he's different. What's your guy's name?
Skylar.
I can't get over how much of a woman this looks like, by the way. But honestly,
That's my type.
That's your type.
I do like feminine men.
All right,
There
so
you
is it
go.
Carl or Skylar? Who are you going to spend the rest of your life with?
Rest of your life.
Who are you going to be paying for their meals?
Can I cheat on Carl with Skylar?
Honestly, that is probably what would happen.
Yeah, that's probably the best
Poor
bet.
Carl. But as long as you bring your fritter home to Carl, then that's all that matters.
Okay.
I love that. Well, here you go.
Yeah, you can keep that as a memento. Maybe we'll all sign it and then we can hand them out to a listener.
You have all these things printed out, and the
Old
only
school.
one that we address is what's the biggest thing you've ever seen.
Yeah.
No, literally.
We can do the other ones.
Literally, wait, give me my favorite. Literally, I had so many topics I wanted
Nobody
to cover.
asked questions because nobody cared.
We were going to talk about your controversies. We were going to talk about escalators. You have a fear of them, I've heard.
Just it trips me out when people walk
Yeah.
on them.
Have you seen the video of the lady dying in it?
Falling through on the top.
Have you not seen that? That's
Yeah,
how
dude.
that's how we're going to end this show.
I feel bad for laughing.
They go up, and then like the floor is missing up at the top, and they just went
Bring it over
and
here.
like down
What?
into the
Come over.
escalator, and had a baby at the same time, and like
Don't
threw
give
her
it
baby
away.
to people.
Now,
it was
guys,
nuts.
we
Get
can't
over here, girl.
we can't
Roll.
show this because it's real sad.
Here,
But we're
all three
going
of us
to
can use it.
we're going to explain what's happening. Okay.
Oh my god.
It's scary.
So you can see. Oh, I give it away. Let's rewind a little bit.
It's
I'm
gnarly.
terrified.
So as you can see, there's a mama and a little boy coming up the escalator, right?
Yes.
And there's these two women here who should be like, no, it's broken, don't. But they're just standing there because like they're chill.
They
Wait,
knew
they
it was
know it's
broken.
broken? Yeah,
they
Yes.
So then, here comes the mama,
And they're
And
like,
sh-
look out, bitch.
and then she's like, oh wait, oh, the floor. She throws
Yeah,
the
dude.
kid. They save the kid, and then mama,
just
ready?
bye.
bye.
What?
Yeah.
Isn't that the scariest thing
And
you've ever
she's
seen?
like down now in the gears of the like,
And she,
like the the
Where is
stairs.
that? That looks like Japan.
I think it was Japan.
yeah.
How did I know that?
and here, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God, this is our first date. Okay, question. If on our first date I showed you a video of a woman dying in an escalator, like, how would it go?
I would say you remind me of my dad.
I love that. This is going very well. I'm
Going
paying.
very well.
Well, you guys go. That was our show. How did you enjoy it?
It was so much fun.
Thank you
this
for
is
coming.
good. I'm sad it's over. I feel like we've only been here for like 2 minutes.
Yeah,
know.
I know, right? It flew by.
Well, we were
to get you
talking
back
about,
on.
what you need in a man and wait a minute, question. Who would you take, me or Jess?
Oh, don't make me do that.
That's all right.
That
She's
hurts.
Shane.
Hard. She's me.
He's gonna if he gets rejected,
I'm more
it's gonna be a
womanly.
big problem.
I'm
So
more
just-
womanly.
You are kind of feminine, and I do like feminine, and I can tell that you're kind of like a boss.
Oh yeah.
Right.
I'm a boss.
So you could cheat on me with her.
Yeah, there you go.
Because she gonna fuck you good.
So you Carl and I'm Skylar.
Well, you guys go. Hopefully you enjoyed the show. Make sure to follow Gabby everywhere. What's all your stuff, Gabby?
The Gabby Show spelled. You spelled my name wrong.
I did. And I knew I did. I was like, God damn it, whatever, it's there.
It's not worth autocorrecting, I guess.
Guys, go follow the Gabby Show. Also, make sure to go to the Full Screen, fullscreen.com, and download the Full Screen app on your phone if you want to watch this show because it got real weird. And we'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.